Up next, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Garza in at the 5. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, BA, but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here. Here we go.
Here's Bouknight. Puts it up from 17. Garza grabs the board. Here's Shannon. Shoots over Bouknight. Off the left rim and out. Here's Ford. Three-pointer, Bouknight. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Keels. Here's Minot. 15 in his last outing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. They set a pick from the arc. Garza grabs the board.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Yep, that one's good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Bouknight. Clock at 6. From downtown. The rebound by Shannon.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Garza. Launches a 3. And he can't get that one. Gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Ford. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The rebound by Shannon.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Takes it inside, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking.
You've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
The visitors with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. And it's good. 2 points. Here's Miles. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Bouknight. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Garza grabs the board. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Keels. Bouknight with a rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Ford. To the middle. And he banks in the layup.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Here's Shannon. 15 in his last outing. Here's Miles. Pass to Shannon. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him, and it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And that one misses. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that that determines the outcome of your season.
Here's Ford. Out to the right wing. To the wing, right side. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Pass to Shannon. Here's Miles.
Awaiting foul. Number 41.
Dozier's checked in for Keels.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Minot, right wing. Pass to Shannon. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Mooney. There's a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Miles. Here's Dozier. Driving inside. Here's Minot. Here's Dozier. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. Here's Bouknight. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Good on the shot.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Pass to Shannon. Launches it. The shot comes out.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Bouknight. Here's Mooney. Releases. Buries the jump shot. Pass to Minot. Here's Shannon. And he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Miles. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him. Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Miles. Here's Dozier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Pass to Mooney. They set the pick. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Mooney's got his second bucket of the night. Gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Minot. Here's Shannon. Misses the 3.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. It's his first trip to the line.
Boy, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Pass to Shannon. Miller outside. Here's Shannon. Nix passes to Keels. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ had did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Here's Mooney. It's rebounded by Nix. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Shannon. No one near him. No good that time.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Here's McGowens. Guarded by Miller. They get it back. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Nix. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career, but over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Mooney. Knocks down the long J. Mooney's got 7 points. Pass to Dozier. Miller outside. Here's Dozier. The shot from the low post is good. Dozier's got his second bucket of the game. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's McGowens. Fires from deep. Hauled in by Brown. To the paint. And a missed layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Mooney. Out to the right wing. Here's Ford. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McGowens. He's off on the layup. Fires for 3. And no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Dozier. Here's Nix. And here's Brown for 3. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's McGowens. No made baskets yet. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Pass to Keels. And here's Brown for 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Here's McGowens. And we played through the first minute here in the second. 5 to shoot. And it's Dozier with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Nix. And here's Brown for 3. Another miss by Brown. Here's Mooney. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Nix. Here's Keels. Offensive board. Second chance shot. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
It's a close game here in Boston. Mooney, the pass to McGowens. There's a screen. Oh, he tries a 3. The shot by Mooney, no good. Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Inside. Here's Keels. The rebound by Mooney. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to McGowens. Here's Ford. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Nix. Out to the wing. Here's Dozier. No good on the 3. Here's McGowens. To the left side wing. Mooney, the pass to McGowens. Here's Mooney. And there's a pick. Hey, expanding his range. Counted from distance. Mooney's got 5 points in the quarter. Shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Pass to Nix. Here's Keels. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Mooney. Here's the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Shooting around 41%.
Away team foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Nix. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by McGowens. Shooting just 38% for this game so far. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
To the right side. The fader. It doesn't go for him. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's the pick. Down low. Here's Mooney. And he gets the bucket. Mooney's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Nix. To halt the run. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Here's Mooney. 14 points for him. No good on the triple. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
They're averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA, and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
The rebound by Mooney. Mooney's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Pass to McGowans. They set the screen. Second chance effort. Hauled in by Brown.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And that one's good. Dozier's got 6.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Both teams changing it up here. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Over to the wing. Here's Mooney. He's got 17. Knocks down the triple. Mooney's got 13 points now in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Dozier. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Dozier's got 9.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Bouknight. The 3 is up. Miles with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Come to me.
Here's Bouknight. Pass to Mooney. 6 to shoot. He puts up a 3. Minot pulls it in. Shooting 35% in the second so far. Here's Miles. Here's Shannon. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Goes up from the top of the key. Unable to get that one. Pass to Miles. Oh, they get a hand on it. Fast break. Here we go. The 3 ball. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
Here's Minot. Pass to Dozier. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. Miles has got 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Mooney. He shoots a 3. Minot pulls it in. Shooting just 42% so far in the game. Shannon. The offensive rebound. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Keels, he's checked in for Dozier.
What's up?
Shooting just around 39% in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Bouknight. Here's Ford. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. 6 points for him.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Over to the left wing. Here's Minot. Lets the 3 fly. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Here's Bouknight. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Shooting for the away team, James Bouknight. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Shooting only 36% during the second. Pass to Miles. And there's the screen. Here's Garza. Here's Keels. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. Keels has got 7 points.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Bouknight. Nice touch on the bank shot. So it's the home team now. Here's Miles. Drops in the layup for two. Miles has got 5 points in the quarter.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bouknight. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. Here's Miles. 9 points in the game. Takes the three. It's not going to go for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't wonder where I'm ticklish. They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella. Taking some pressure off the starters here. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shooting an average of 43% from the floor, and it's Keels in at the three, and that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. They get the rebound. Shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Bouknight for the lead. Hits a three-pointer. Bouknight's got 9 points. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Garza passes to Miles, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Bouknight. Charity stripe shot. Keels pulls it in.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Shannon. Fires in the triple. 7 points in the game. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Miles. Here's Shannon. He's got 7. Here's Minot. Here's Shannon. Count it.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. There's a screen. 3-pointer. Miles with a rebound.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Ball stolen. To the wing, right side. Fourth 3. Garza grabs the board. Garza's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Keels. Here's Shannon. And he can't bank that one in.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And it's Ford missing. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Minot. Here's Shannon. Here's Miles. He's got 9. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Bouknight with a rebound. Bouknight's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ford for the tie. Minot pulls it in. Shooting about 43% on this one. Here's Shannon. On target from range. Shannon's got 12.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
No good again that time.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Miles, the pass to Keels. To the inside. Here's Shannon, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Bouknight. 9 points in the game. They set the pick. Sinks the tray. Bouknight's got 6 in the quarter. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Minot. Right wing. Here's Shannon. Money on the 19-footer. Shannon's got 12 points here in the second half.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Releases. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Miles. And there's the drive.
Away team foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Miller's checked in for Garza. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Mooney. Here's Ford. There's the 3. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Oh, love the intensity once you're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Shannon, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. Gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Minot. Here's Shannon. Shoots from 12. The rebound by McGowens.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Mooney. 20 points for him. For 3. Drains the triple.
41.
He's got 6.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Here's Miles. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On Sunday, and then on Tuesday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
He's off on the first. Dozier's checked in for Keels. He hits the second from the line. Pass to Manea. Here's McGowan's. They set the pick. Puts up a three. Miller pulls it in.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Shannon. 18 points for him. Miller outside. Puts it up from 12. And that's his third miss in 7 attempts. Shooting just 38% for this game so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. The three. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Miles. 12 points for him. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field. Miles is gone. 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. They set the screen. Mooney, the pass to McGowan's. Here's Mooney. Give him 23. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Here's Dozier. 8-point game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
So both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Tell you what, when you start locking it down at the line, usually good things tend to happen.
And there's a pick. Mooney, the pass to McGowan's. From outside the arc. Hauled in by Brown.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
1:36 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Shannon. Let's go with a three. That shot is off. Shooting a low 28% during this third. Here's Manea. Guarded by Miller. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Nix. Pass to Shannon. Puts it up from the high post. He can't get that one to fall.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Mooney. And a miss there on the triple. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
First free throw is good.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Shooting just 37% so far in this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Tipped away. Brown with the steal. And Brown with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's McGowan's. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 12. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Mooney. He tries for three. And it's Dozier with the rebound. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Nix. Pass to Dozier. This one for three. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. Here's Mooney. Here's Minaya. Hey, from beyond the arc. And it's Dozier with the rebound. The three is up. The rebound by McGowan's. McGowan's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Minaya. Here's Mooney. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Nix. The rebound by Mooney. Mooney's got 7 rebounds in the game.